What topic you pick and what material you use probably largely depends on your audience, but I'll give you two group therapy topics that are gonna go over well no matter how old they are. I've done these two topics with my kindergartners just as well as my grown adults who are older than me. The first one is respect. So if you were to use the format in the video that I replied to on here, you would first explore what they think respect is. You're not going to interject. You're just going to explore their idea of respect. What beliefs do they have about respect? Who has taught them about respect? Where did they learn respect? What's disrespect? The second week is introducing what research tells us respect is. Like hard information about respect. Of course, you're going to get some pushback because everybody has different ideas of respect. And then the third week is going to be exploring how to implement whatever new information they have learned about respect into their old ideas of respect so that they have a more flexible way of looking at respect. A really good tool that would help you explore your ideas or your audience's ideas of respect is a cognitive map, because how we do respect has everything to do with the beliefs we've learned about respect, the way we think in situations where respect is a topic or an issue, and then how we feel when we feel disrespected. The second topic that's very good for group therapy that you can spread across 3 weeks for any audience, whether it's my kindergartners or my grown-ups, is emotional regulation. Now, what I use to introduce emotional regulation is the window of tolerance. I mostly use this visual. It came off some therapy website. If you Google window of tolerance, you'll find this. But I use this one because when I'm working with little kids, you can break it down to the colors, red, green, and gray. And then when you're talking with adults, it simplifies what can be a very complex topic of regulating the nervous system into its actual terms. You can go on for weeks and weeks and weeks with just this visual right here, because it's going to help you explore how people are coping, whether or not these are healthy mechanisms. Do they know if they're healthy mechanisms? For example, you'll hear a lot of people talking about sleep as a coping mechanism, which we know as therapists is a touchy subject. Sometimes they don't know whether or not they have healthy or unhealthy coping mechanisms, or they've never even tried to be intentional about coping. This visual is going to help you explore all of that. It's going to give you a good amount of psychoeducation, a good amount of information to pull from where they already are, and help you introduce some ideas about coping that your audience may not have ever heard of. I can honestly go on and on about different topics and materials that you could use for that 3-part format in group therapy, but those are just two that I think would probably work well for, or has worked well actually, for any audience that I have worked with. Try it out. Let me know. Good luck.